Hello, welcome. This is Don Cryptonium, the most loving crypto YouTuber that is focused on the Cosmos ecosystem. Recently, I made a video proving to you that top 20 validators on the Cosmos Hub are almost exclusively the funds and organizations that is in the opposition to what is being told about the decentralization and community ownership. So I felt I owe you the video and show you the validators who are independent and more of the community owned. Remember, like this video and share this video because this way you support Don Cryptonium. Also share your opinions because we are all about the discussion. So getting back to this, when you get into crypto, you get to proof of stake chains and you are being told this is real decentralization. This is real community ownership. Then you go into the chains and you realize that the chain, like the Cosmos Hub, is probably in the 90% owned by the rich funds, which is nothing wrong about being rich, but by the funds, by the organizations, and there is few of them mainly controlling the hub. So you have the venture capital, you have infrastructure facilities that are backed by the large funds, you have Interchain Foundation on one side, and you have also all-in beats on the other side, right? So when you look at the validators, it's difficult to find any independent validator, especially in the top. So in this video, let's go and see who are the community validators. I'm going to put them to your radar. From the top 10, the one validator who was able to break out and turn it into more organization system is SG1. Then after 10 is Sika, who is Sunny Agrawal, who is building Osmosis. So out of the top 20, this is the only two that I found that are able to break out, right? And were not part of this large funds. So let's go lower. And I see a lot of validators like Alnodes. All of that is just infrastructure providers being backed by the funds. We have Imperator. So my belief is Imperator is also breaking out and originating more from the community. Stake Lab was able to break out as well. But then let's go lower. So we got 4 right now. And there is barely anything. You need to understand all of that you see. A lot of that is white labels and funds. In fact, I would like to shine the light on the fact that for a few years Interchain Foundation was delegating huge number of funds to a lot of these organizations, including white labels that costed them few $1 million in the staking rewards. So let's start here. Stakecito, Posthuman. So this is in top 60. Stakecito breakout, and he gets a lot of support, of the larger funds right now. So make whatever you want from it. But Stakecito is the YouTuber who's been quite successful also running his validation enterprise. He was the YouTuber who was making content like me and then got support, and he was able to break out in the top 50. You can see it's quite far away from the top, and his voice is not as significant as those funds. Also interesting to see that the Posthuman was able to break out, and as the Stakecito has actually support of some of the larger organizations over here, you can see that the Posthuman heavily relies on the smaller delegations. So Posthuman is this community-driven validator. They make some content in Russian, so they are probably more focused on this community. So this is number 51 on the hub. Let's go lower. Also nothing, I can see Audit 1, this is behind persistence. We stake in Ubit Capital, KuCoin, all funds E-money, interesting. So this is the chain E-money. Great guys, you know, good to support. Here we have two more in the 70s. Also, Smart Notes, I think, is quite community driven. He actually supported me. There is different opinions about him. He also ran the white label, so you know, for some other people, but nice validator, I would say. So at 75 we have Easy Staking. I don't like the guy. I'm actually blocked by the guy. But in all honesty, I have to say that Easy Staking is in fact independent validator out there that's community driven. So I don't have to like them just to tell you that they are independent validators. Friends were able to break out. Also, you can see by the number of the delegations, they build their own community and are more of the community driven validator. Some people think they already are like organization, you know, but I think this is example how they were able to break out. Let's see at the delegations from Easy Staking. There's one big one. I know Easy Staking is quite close to SG1, so they get some support of others. But you know, Easy Staking, as I know, he's quite independent. We have the Centralized Hong Kong, which I think is an independent group of Hong Kong, still support of some of the, you know, larger organizations. And then let's go to the more Polkachu, Notional, Golden Ratio Staking. So in the 80s, it's the first time I'm actually seeing truly you know, more of those who breaking out from the community. We have Lavender 5 at the number 92. We have Whisper nodes. I might miss few of them, you know, I'm telling the one that I know. So this is all in top 100. How much is the voice worth of all of that I listed? 1 or 2%. So Polkachu, this is interesting example because Polkachu, it has support of some larger wallets. As you can see, not many delegators, but the Polkachu is one-man army validating around 50 chains. And I must say that, you know, Polkachu was like a funny poster on the Twitter as well. You know, started small. The name says Polkachu. It's coming from the, you know, Polkadot initially, but now it's like major enterprise. Is the Cosmos ecosystem. So I knew it was one-man army. I feel it's getting more, you know, politically correct now. Polkachu is, I think, the largest on Agoric, for example, which is impressive that the independent validator was able to break that high. So 84 on the hub. Notional at number 85. You can see smaller delegations, and many people, whatever you say about Jacob, this is the, you know, like, this is how high you can get being community guy. 85 on the hub. Whatever you can say about Jacob, he does great job. He does a lot of huge number of contributions to the hub, way greater contributions than any top 10 validator that is out there. But you can see that he still struggles with the support of the organizations because of the word he says, you know, because he's uncomfortable for some of the organizations. But, you know, Notional is community-driven company, growing very fast. Wish him luck. Golden Ratio Staking. So, Golden Ratio, you managed to get some big delegations. Maybe it's sunny. So Golden Ratio, community driven, big on the Twitter, you know. I had my disagreements with the Golden Ratio, you know. He's more of the, you know, popular and nice guy. I'm more considered of being the rude guy here. The not very classy, but Golden Ratio has some really great contribution. He is discussing. I hope those people will not lose their moral core over time. This is really important. But Golden Ratio, I also know he helped some people to recover hacked account. You know, very reliable validator. Not sure if it's just the one guy or it's actually few of them. We can choose. The website, man, you need to update. Like I know Golden Ratio like has massive disagreements with some chains that he validates. And I consider him shitcoin maximalist. He loves shilling horrible projects on the Twitter. It's not about this. He's community driven validator, great, reliable, low fee. I think it's the great choice for you to delegate if you want to support the real validators that don't come from these huge organizations. We have Lavender 5, another similar example, very community driven. You know, it seems the Lavender actually changed the vote, so huge support to Lavender 5. You know, I know they similar to Golden Ratio and all of these great validators that come more from the Juno community. This is a great set of validators. So another one. We have Whisper Node. I believe that Whisper love to validate the shitcoins, you know, so this is nice. I wish I would get this delegation too. But independent guy, right? So that's all when it comes to 100. Let's go lower. We have Dog, we have Citizen Cosmos, we have Oni. Very interesting to see CoinHowl shooting that high with this huge delegation. How did it happen? How do you get that, CoinHowl? Right? Some lobbying behind the scene, huh? Okay. So let's go. Crossnest. I think I met this guy. Nice guys, but I don't know much about them. Let's just see it. Jambi, Crypto Crew. Stargaze is the Stargaze team, right? So I'm not going to really open them. Danku. Silk Nodes. I think these are okay, guys. Icy Crow. Right? I might make some mistakes, so you need to know that it's possible that I'm telling you that some of these validators are community owned, but it's not true. Chill Validation, A41, I really like. Funfairy is the gambling project, so excuse me, the independent team, I'm not gonna shield them though. Made in Block, I had some new independent team, you know, very mean to Don Kryptonium, very unfair, and working with these shady entities as well, so I'm not going to shill. Excuse me that. Bro and Bro, amazing guy. And I think this is it. So this is all independent validators that I was able. I don't think even Crossnest. No, it seems independent, right? So Crossnest, I don't know much, so I cannot say that much. But these are really good guys. I feel I had few interactions. I saw them around the, you know. I might be wrong here. We have Gata DAO, and so this is actually the I heard of them. I think they have some NFT on the Stargaze. We have Jambi, which is single man enterprise, so you know, very community driven, and you can see the small guys like struggle with delegations, you know, especially if they are like not such a nice, like don't go around Twitter shield. So Jambi, worth to support. We have Crypto Crew. I always enjoy the takes of Crypto Crew. Amazing guys, great people. Danku. So, you know, Danku is the new. He came from Terra. I'm telling him because I need to tell you it's independent. But I kind of also feel that there is some, like, you know, people from the ICF organization, they really like him, so he might get a lot of support because he's this nice guy. But like, yeah, independent guy who newly came to Silk Nodes. I don't know much. Maybe I will not Silk Nodes. Icy Crow. I know he does a lot of work. He's also a relayer. He certainly does it at the cost. He is going to get big delegation from the Stride. We have Chill Validation. Great guys. Okay. This is the delegation from Takumi, large. And very unpopular, but these are great people. These are great guys, you know, always shout out to them. A41, I had pleasure to chat with them, some big delegation. I feel they're like quite nice guys building some of their projects, but like it's bigger team, it's actually not. There is Don Kryptonium, which is me. I appreciate each of your delegation. Barely anyone like Don Kryptonium. Takumi. Bro and Bro. Huge contribution. You know, independent team. Patmos is a dog, you know, independent team. Citizen Cosmos, you know, they do some contributions, but Bro and Bro, I want to pay attention, like show you that Bro and Bro is like amazing contribution, and he does a lot of things on the hub, doing also relay. I think that's he does relaying, but like really one of the best validators, I'd say. I need to say Oni. I don't like Oni. I think Oni is the like fixer and try to please everyone, but it's new team, so I owe that. And I don't want to make this video too long. So how many? We have 20 to 30 independent validator teams on the hub that are worth delegating. All of the rest are fans. And it's sad truth. I'm not saying this just to show you it's bad. We live in the certain reality. You need to understand it's impossible to achieve decentralization. Once the system is in place, you will always be a small guy without the voice, probably, because you don't have the assets that the certain entities could have. With that, I hope this video was educational for you. Till the next time.